Hello, everyone, and we're back. And we were coming back from a short break, so go back and check out the earlier episodes and see what we were doing and how we arrived here. And as we currently find ourselves, we have Alex off on our own. So I'll have Alex roll initiative here. Looks like we did have that, yeah.
Yeah, 21. Not her best, but not the worst.
Over here. So between the two of you, it's definitely going to be Alex at this moment. But what collates in front of you is a creature. Some imp-like, long-nosed creature. Give you an arcana to correctly identify what you're looking at. But it is your action first.
Oh, you mean the Arcana check is the action?
I'll give you one just to recognize.
2.
Do not recognize.
Clearly, it's a dragon.
It's some kind of elemental, but you're not sure. That smoke and dust, something or other.
All right. Well, is it standing on the ground?
It is standing on the ground.
She's gonna turn invisible and fly up by the ceiling next to the door. And I think turning invisible is her action. And so as a bonus action, she will disengage. She's gonna stay where she can. Let's see. Can she see it from there?
Yeah, you can see it from there.
Yeah. One more square, maybe she couldn't, but there she can. All right, and so that's her bonus and her action, and so that's it.
Okay. And you see the creature wave its hands and speaking some language. And a number of other of these similar creatures appear.
Oh no, that's not what I was hoping for.
And at this point, we'll go back to you.
I think she will. Yeah, I think confusion sounds like a good one. So she's going to go ahead and cast confusion there. And I put the text of it in the chat. 10-foot radius sphere.
Make sure you put it in the middle of the room there.
So that's from there to there. So
I'll make 2 checks. All right. And your spell goes off. Are you doing anything else?
So that's the action.
Would that break your invisibility, I think?
It's greater.
Got it.
It's greater invisibility. So yeah, they can hear me. I think it. I think she remains invisible though.
I'm gonna give.
So she. I think she's going to move outside the door, and leave the door ajar.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming the door was ajar before, right?
Yes.
So she doesn't have to move the door and obviously.
Correct. It was opened forcefully and left ajar.
Doesn't really have any use for her bonus action this round, so I guess she's just going to ready. No, she can't because she already used her action. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and tag in those others who are now aware that there's something happening above. And I'll use what we had in there as our current initiative. So that we'll put Wayne. Wayne on deck.
Oh yeah, because Wayne has true seeing and could see Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear some spell casting going on over here.
And Papa Zottle also doesn't let me be surprised. So all of this, just of course.
So after Alex, it does move to Wayne. Yeah, some kind of dust off up in the top right.
All right, so I can only right now really target 3. So I will. On the first round, I have 3 attacks. So have at ye. Are they aware of me? Are they surprised? I can't think of a reason they'd be blinded to my presence right now.
Not surprised.
Too much damn light.
Yep, not surprised.
Evil?
Yes.
Sharpshooter. $24 on the first shot.
Yes. Oh, probably this bottom corner here, dude.
Yeah, starting bottom right, going counterclockwise. 24 damage on the first shot.
And
oh, that's great.
Goes through the creature, rendering it to dust.
Okay, I feel way better about not burning spell slots to do an AoE. 18 to hit.
Yes.
16 damage.
Yes. Also rendered inert.
30 to hit, 14 damage. Ugh. Or wait, no, that was. Sorry, that wasn't damage. Actually, that last one wasn't damage either. Oh, that was 30 damage on the last one, way more. And then 31 damage on sorry.
On number 3. The third attack doing 30 damage also renders this inert.
Okay. 3 down. I can't see or target the other 2 right now, so I'm just gonna go back here and take full cover.
The moment passes as the remainders collapse to dust, and it grows quiet once more.
Huh.
Interesting. So the ones that weren't hit went also.
Well, maybe we got like the summoner. It was a summoning situation, right? Cast a spell, more showed up, hit the summoner, the others drop.
Yeah, right. So, so seeing that, Alex is going to go, "Oh shit," and look inside her. Or actually, she's probably going to say some sort of gnarly fey cuss word, which doesn't translate really. But she's going to look inside her bag of holding to see if the pages she stashed caught on fire and disappeared yet.
4 pages have been pulled.
And the rest of them all burnt up.
2 earlier, and then after grabbing your second one, the remaining just burned up. So you got 4 pages.
Well, she had handed 2 of them to Chippy, and he gave one of them to Wayne. I don't know where that one is, but so she's
That
going
many.
to.
You got that many.
Yep. You can have the one back. It was the second level.
She's gonna bring them all to Chippy and tremendously excitedly say they didn't burn up. All the rest of them burned up. She's gonna fly across over here and just past Wayne, she's gonna stop and say, "Oh yeah, thanks, Wayne," and then she's gonna fly in there.
Literally why I'm here. So that's my job.
Looking over them, you determine it's a 5th and a 4th level spell.
And the 2nd and the 6th that we had before. Nice.
That's a 2, 4, a 5, a 6.
Chippy is a little drunk and giddy. He stumbles out into the main room and immediately sits down and starts reading them and examining them and maybe caressing them a little bit.
All right. Well, you are going to spend some Arcana and time to look out, to identify these spells. But the end result is they're spells that are useful for Chippy. Your choice. A 2, 4, 5, and a 6.
I'm going to reposition the portable hole to the floor over here and have the barbarians all get in and get prone and hide. Just in case. I'm going to be, as long as I have true sight, I'm going to still be keeping up the true sight. Right? Go prone, stack 2 by 2 if you have to. If you need to be constantly moving 5 feet back and forth to take advantage of being able to freely move through another creature's space, go ahead. Whatever you guys got to do. However the physics work.
Stack them like kobolds.
They're all crammed in there. uncomfortably, it looks.
If
All right, so we got all the levers.
yeah,
And
if
all of the golden seals on the green door are recessed.
and I'm going to double check in my bag of holding that I do have. I've still got the keys.
And you reach into your bag of holding and you see keys.
Perfect. Don't take them out.
Right? These are skulls that would fit into this spacing here.
Yeah. I don't take them out. If nothing happens before the barbarians go, I mean, it's gonna be 8 plus what? 4 hours before we'll get all the long rest stuff, right? Before we can get the effects of a good sleep.
Yeah, you still have a few hours left.
I think it would be worth it to wait. I know I've been the one that's been saying go, go, go this whole time, but now I think if we move forward, I'm at about 60% capacity. I know, Chippy, you're tapped pretty hard. Roken, you said you were low, right? The lunatic is also not in super, like, is it about 30%? What do we think? Hold up here. Wait. Once it's time that we can sleep, set up a hut.
Yeah, my only concern there is the night hags. Not that I don't think we can't take them, but there's an unknown factor.
I mean, they know we're here. They know everything we've been doing. Hopefully by now.
Human dwarves that were working on the gears and scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Plus all those other assembled constructs.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
as much as the
cohorts.
rest is nice, I think maybe we should just press on.
We power forward.
Well, I mean, so my main concern about just, going to sleep right here is obviously the hags or anybody else wandering in and surprising us. I mean, some people don't get surprised, but other people like to be able to take their time waking up and not have to immediately fight. So I'm just saying something like Liamon's tiny hut, Galder's tower, even Rope Trick puts us in another place completely safe where no one can attack us until we're ready to be available.
Yeah, that was the idea. Once it's time to take a rest, we use a hut unless we have something cooler. Right? The hut worked before up in Wither's office. It's a couple hours until then. What do we think? Broken says move forward. I mean, everything tells me there's a big fat fight on the other side of the door. And I would also kind of like to have the hag situation dealt with before we get to whatever's on the other side of that door. Right? Feels like doing it all at once. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. Now that I say it, I feel better about it. I'm starting to get to Roken's point of view. What do we think, gang? We're here at the last, what I think is probably got to be the last door, right? That's what it said in in Wither's journals, right? This is the spot. The puppet said that they go in there to do their big project that they don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Like, that's the place.
Time is now.
Is now the time?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think, Chippy?
So okay. Remember when we were doing the Devixenum thing? Sorry, Wayne. Someone will have to explain it to you. There was this time when I did the spell, Mordenkainen's private sanctum, and nobody can be in other planes or transport in or out of the plane inside that area. And so that would mean that the hags couldn't pop in or anyone else couldn't teleport in. But it would be better if we could plug your ears, any hags that are listening, if we could get them to come here first and then cast that so they'd be stuck with us. But oh yeah, I should have cast telepathy before I told you that. Oh well.
No, it's cool.
Some other way to get them here. Like, there's got to be some way to. I don't know, not a summoning, but Hey, can I do an Arcana check and see? Maybe Roken can help me. We can rack our brains about if there's any spell that would force the hags to come see us.
None that I can think of.
Well, I mean, Will the player can't, but there's a huge variety of spells. Or some other technique, perhaps. I mean, magic circle, there's all kinds of ways to keep them here once they're here. But how to call them? I mean, locate creature. You know, it allows you to locate a type of creature. So then I could just say, okay, that direction, that direction, that direction, and rough distance. So we could hunt them down. But then if they're still ethereal, then we can't necessarily touch them.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't think if they're ethereal, that's another plane. I don't think locate creature is gonna ping them.
Yeah, they have to be on the same plane.
Oh yeah. So that's a long, I don't know.
Well,
hey, so if we go through the big door and we pound on the big bad guy for a minute and then we come back through here, do they respawn? Oh wait, no. Chippy would never have played a video game. Never mind.
Gotta be like magic laser tag arenas where people respawn.
it's a big risk. Like, if we're not ready, somebody's going to die, and if we fail, they're not coming back, and neither is anybody else. I'm only feeling ultra cautious because the stakes are so high, but. And I'm also looking to Azaka and Tim and Kejma, and I missed one NPC name. Damn it. Akanu. Like, if we feel like we can do this, let's do this. I mean, Kejma, there's no way you could possibly just like give us a full night's sleep in 1 second or anything like that. I don't. Right? Because I'll tell you, like, if that was the one thing you did and then you were done, I would feel good about that. The rest of the team feel like but I don't know if that's even possible.
Oh yeah, I read about a magic item like that. You and 100 people can go in, and there's like lots of food, and you can stay there for like years, and then when you come back, no time at all has passed. But I don't have that item.
But Kejma, I know
Well,
you
I
command
could try
legendary
to
power.
I could try like blocking off this passage with, say, my elemental affinity with stone, and they reach out. But something about these walls have prevented that type of interaction. I already tried.
Yeah.
You can
I figured
annihilate.
that might
You
be
can
like a
annihilate
wish. Go ahead.
all of the creatures. You can annihilate. You cannot annihilate the tomb itself.
Not yet. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I like. Could I don't know if an actual wish is actually on the table or if Kejma has that ability, but I would go for that as a wish. But otherwise, and I'll just call out, like I'll say this really like theater loudly, but we're just so weak right now. Yeah. Right.
And
Still hoping to bait an attack.
if I did offer 3 wishes or to aid you 3 times, but as you are all, fairly familiar with the ways of magic, I don't have access to grant wishes.
All right.
I do have.
Don't sweat it.
I had offered my services, and I will bring them to your aid. You saved me from being a prisoner.
Yeah, it was an unusual request. I didn't really like it. I would have been really surprised if that specific thing was actually an option. But I figured I'd check. If anybody could have done it around here, it would have been you, Kejma. So now we're back to take the risk.
I could put up create a wall of stone, block off those stairs.
I think we have the. I mean, with etherealness, I don't know. Their ability to be ethereal means we're going to have to use at least a hut.
That would probably keep out the tomb dwarves, or at least we'd hear them trying to break away at the stone.
That's true. I just care so little about it. Do we know about how much time is left on the Berserkers?
It's been over half an hour.
Okay.
Right, you're probably approaching close to like 40 minutes.
If we do it, we should do it with the Berserkers. Do it now?
Yeah.
All right. I pull the keys out.
Okay.
I give them to Roken.
I
ready.
am now on the material
key.
plane, just for the record.
Okay. Back from the material. Get you guys posted up there by the doors.
No, I handed the keys over. They're all tied on a loop. Like a necklace of coconuts. And I'm getting in the hole with the Berserkers.
All right, I'll start
I'm
putting
just gonna cat my way in between a couple of them, just like.
Didn't we shut off all the lights in this room? I mean, the whole room should be more or less dark, right? Tim went around and put blankets over the continual light things.
Yeah, and we kicked out the fire. That's true. I forgot we had light proofed this place. Never mind. I don't feel. I forget. It's never dark for me.
Yeah, I'll insert the keys.
Okay. Just a moment here. Boop, boop, do. This turn order is crazy. All right.
Is this a new initiative? Should we re-roll?
I'm gonna roll with it as this. Although I'm gonna strike Alex there.
For some reason, I don't see me, but I'm on 13, right?
Who's not up there?
I don't see myself.
Okay.
Chippy didn't roll yet.
It might be connected to the old page.
Yeah, it might be. So let's go ahead and get those queued in. Looking for there we go. Solid. So it is the handoff that seems to trigger this as they reveal them, ethereally step forward from the walls and materialize.
The handoff?
Yes,
The what?
the keys.
Oh, like taking them out
Oh.
of the bag.
Taking the keys out of the bag and handing them off to Roken.
Oh, I see. Huh.
But it takes them an action to materialize, right? To dismiss etherealness.
You would assume
Summoning
so.
sickness?
So I've got my action ready.
You would assume so.
Right, because I can see them when they come out in ethereal, and then if I have time, I will ready an action.
So you see a handful of these things. You see one of these figures seems to be a withered female figure that has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and ants crawling over her gaunt skull. This one in the center here seems to have a leather sack sewn over the top of their head that seems to be squirming about as several things are also in that bag and skittering about.
Gross.
And lastly, on the eastern stairs here, you see another one of these crone figures that has a large necklace, which is strings of tiny humanoid teeth. Seems to be missing a left leg. There's a peg leg in place. Lower part of the leg there. So they have emerged and appeared. For most of you, they just appeared, but Wayne saw them step forward.
Yeah, as a free action, I'd call out incoming as I'm knocking an arrow and pulling back.
The top of this, we have Roken. You have these in your hand.
I should be near the door, actually, since I was putting the keys in.
Right, but it was when you were handed the keys that they appeared.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
so
right.
Yeah, he'd still be next to me.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Good. I don't want to be in that closer range. Can I see any of them?
Oh, they're all visible,
Okay.
clearly, plainly.
Good.
And they look kind of horrifying.
I don't have a lot of spells. We'll see how this plays. I'll cast a firebolt at the one in the center.
All right.
Uh, 17 to hit.
A 17 is a hit.
Yay. Nope. That's not the right roll. Sorry. The wrong button. All right, 13 damage.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be all for now.
No bonus or fox. No. Copy. Chippy. These 3 night hags have revealed themselves.
Did the firebolt seem to work?
The firebolt landed, yes, and it took a hit. It looks singed.
All right. He's going to do that too.
A firebolt.
Actually, nah. He'll do Toll the Dead. She got singed. She got singed. She'll enjoy the extra funliness of tolling the dead.
Okay. That's a wisdom, is that right?
It is a wisdom.
Save.
It is a wisdom save.
The 9 probably won't do it. The bell tolls.
And rolling that. $14 out of 36. A little disappointing, but about half.
And you see, the the hag seems to recoil from hearing the bells.
And then Chippy is going to 1, 2, 3. He's just going to go all the way back to the door.
Okay.
Alex is going to, let's see. She's going to use her bonus action to give Kejma advantage, I guess. And then move 5, 10, 15. And as her action, she will throw down the tower. So 20 on the side. She's going to try and get it right in this corner here, which unfortunately will only hit that one hag. But hopefully it'll hit the hag in the corner.
Okay.
I don't know how it deals with steps. She'll throw it down on the lowest level on the flatland, and I think maybe she'll say something like, "I don't think this thing's gonna tip and fall over on us. I don't know. Let's see."
We're talking about instant fortress, is that right?
Yeah. So she has a dex save, a 15 dex save. DC 15 is not too bad. And if she fails that, I think it's save her half, and it's 10d10 if she fails.
Give me just a moment here. It grows. It's a square tower. Pushed. I think it's going to be, I think itself it's going to be pushed probably into the square it can fit in. Like that. Because it can't, it's not going to be able to push the walls away. But there's like a,
Unless it grows over them or something.
right, so it pushes everything away. Objects that aren't being mortar carried are pushed automatically. I remember when we came against the moving thing, 2 things that don't move, and how that worked. So I think they would grind their hit points off on each other until one remained. So it would probably destroy the stone, but also be damaged in the process. I think that seems appropriate.
Making it take fall damage, kind of.
Like it's taking the damage. They'd both take the same damage from smashing into each other, and then the stone would give way first. It's the lesser material.
I mean, it's essentially throwing a chunk of adamantine at a stone,
right?
At a stone object.
Right.
Did we only now at the very end just finally find a single way to break the architecture in this fucking dungeon? At the last goddamn door? Son of a...
So it has a dex save, I believe.
I think it was DC 15. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
Could be remembering that
You
wrong.
want to roll the damage, or should I?
I did already. Full damage was 47. I rolled
5d10 right there. 25.
Yeah, 5d10 twice though. It's 10d10.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Okay.
half damage?
It'd be 40. It's the total damage is 47, right?
Right. Total is 47, and then half for save. Hey, look! It's not blocking Wayne's shot for once.
And the dust kicked up, the creature is thrown, pushed out. So yeah, there was a little bit of chaos there. So that was
And I
the
think
action.
that's the end of her turn. That was her action, and her bonus was to help to get advantage to Kejma.
All right.
And she's done.
So after Chippy, we go to Wayne.
And I didn't have a chance to ready an action. Okay.
Right. Because you were handing off the keys when all this hell broke loose.
Right. So, in that case, as a free action, get them, boys. And then y'all just did a whole grip of damage to this one. This one's fresh. I think I'm gonna finish one rather than go for the freshie. So is this one prone?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot.
This one
first.
Okay.
Can she perceive me in this darkness? Wait, no. Is she using dark sight? Is she? Do I have advantage? Is really my question.
No, you don't. You're outside and handing it off, but yeah.
No, what I mean is like because the room is dark and I'm a gloomstalker. Are they perceiving me with something besides dark vision?
There is also those cones, the features of continual flame on the wall.
Tim blanketed those.
Tim had blanketed those.
All four of them. I think he blanketed 2 of the 4. 2 of 4.
I think he was going around and hitting them all.
Yeah, he pulled some cloth and some leather off the workbench.
Okay.
So the north and the east.
Yeah, I would have done that if I thought that they weren't already covered.
Yeah, because we did mention that earlier as well, and seemed not to get contact. So I was
Gotcha.
Assuming
it
that
is between weekly sessions, so I can understand how some details we got lost there. But yeah, Tim had come up with 2 of them. He was kind of like prompting for more. I didn't catch any of the rest of it because, moving through things, investigating, and get caught up in stuff. Oh, right, and then combat broke out, and
So for future reference, which 2 are not covered right now?
Well, west and south.
Okay, so there's one sort of near Alex that's not covered yet.
Well, I mean, since we're here, what's the light radius on it? 20 feet?
It's going to be 15.
15? 15. So I am in darkness then. All right. Excellent. Are they fiends or and then I guess the first question stands, because I am still out of the torchlight, are they perceiving me with anything besides dark vision?
They do have dark vision to see you.
No, I'm a gloomstalker. Do they have anything else?
Mhm.
Dark vision doesn't see me. I'm John Cena. You know.
Right. One moment. There is the other thing I need to look.
And then my
Seems
last question is
looks like no.
excellent.
Looks like no.
And then my last question is undead, fiend, and or evil. I assume evil.
Evil and
Don't know if and
got it.
okay. So we're gonna do a sharpshooter shot. $31 to hit. I am gonna spend a first level spell.
That is a hit.
Oops. 31 damage, and she is knocked prone.
That is this one.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And is knocked prone.
And then the one on the bottom right corner, 35 to hit. I'll spend a first level spell. 34 damage and knocked prone. Third attack, last one standing, 32 to hit. 32 damage and knocked prone. For pip, dink, dink, dink.
Repeated hits. And seems to snuff out.
Oh,
Peggy.
those were separated between all three. It was one on each. Sorry about that. The first.
I pinged it, and I missed it. I misunderstood there. Like this.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that either. I thought they were all the same one.
No, the second one was to the bottom right target, and the third one was to the last one standing on the left. Sorry about that. I'm knocking them all prone. Was the plan. So it was
the first damage was how much?
31 damage to the first one, 34. Yeah. So the first shot went here.
Okay. Second
shot was here, 34 damage. And then the third shot was to the one to the left, 32 damage. And now they're all knocked prone for the barbarians.
Indeed. So that was your action and bonus?
That's my full action. I get the extra attack on combat. I don't have a good bonus action to do.
I understand.
I'll throw a dagger. What the hell?
At?
The one in the middle. A natural 20.
Nice.
It's just a normal dagger. I don't know if that's gonna pierce, but
how much damage?
Hold on. I'm figuring out my dagger damage. 10 minimum damage.
It sinks right into the peg leg, and you hear it scream.
All right, and that's my turn.
And these various berserkers rush out, and these ones try to swing at the balcony above. They make their attacks.
Himbos attack.
And because they're all prone, all of this should be at advantage.
Right? And these ones below press their attack against the, again, prone night hags here. And up on the balcony above, we have the continued fight there. And anything from the lunatic?
He's gonna pop over and do his stun attack. Is it Wongo that gives him that? So DC 16 Wisdom save.
Got it.
On this one here.
Got it. 21.
That is way too much. Silvery barbs. We'll burn a tattoo.
Roll again. It's gonna be a 15.
What did I say the DC was?
16.
On goes 16. Suck it, blue. You're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Just made it.
And that will give advantage to Roken on their next thing. Is that just ability checks, or is it also attacks that it gets advantage on? I'll look it up. And that's he'll head back to cover, and that's at the end of his turn.
Okay. We have some let's see. It looks like there's going to be a lightning bolt and a lion here. So we're gonna need a dex saving throw.
That one's stunned.
Oh, what is stunned?
You're sorry about your luck. No actions.
Sorry,
I believe.
missed the stun part. Speak. See, can't. Stunned. Where are we at here? Missed. Incapacitated. Move. Speak. Fails. Strength dex. Attacks. Can't take actions or reactions. Okay. But until the end of his turn. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, it's an Uno skip card.
Skip. And that's minutes until the end of its turn. So there's Groat's turn. And then we have Baggy now.
That would have hurt.
Different plan thing from here. That looks like.
Alex has a high dex and evasion, but Chippy not so much.
Too many of the tabs open. This one casts some spell on berserkers there. And as magic is happening, we see that the battle rages on, and one of the berserkers is struck down, leaving us with a strike from this bottom one here, down this way, which is going to use a lightning bolt here in this line.
Counterspell.
Excellent.
I have Divixinum's amulet. I will use that.
Reaction counterspell waiting for that.
What's that?
There's a reaction counterspell for that.
Mm-hmm.
To counter your counterspell.
Oh, well, great news. I cast Counterspell again because I used Divixinum's fucking amulet. And this was his whole goddamn trick. Counterspell for you! Counterspell for you! I was ready for you! I read your book! I knew it! I've been here the whole time! I'm in your heads!
You're like, I know what's going on. And Dow steps forward to strike with great force at this one up on the balcony here. And as Kejma strikes out with her maul, we see that she strikes down the hag above. That puts us at the top of the initiative here. Broken.
All right, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to, with advantage from Wayne, cast. Oh no, that's the fox. No, I accidentally closed my character sheet. Damn it. I'm probably gonna do. I'll do Firebolt. I remember those rules. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so 3d10, and then it's 66. Right? Yeah. So total of 35 damage. as the firebolt flies across the room.
Strikes critically, singeing Peggy Deadbells. She looks terrible.
Then I will hide, and my fox will attempt to toll the dead. They must make a wisdom save.
14.
Oh, so close, but yeah, that beats it.
Okay.
Good
Azaka
job, little guy. You tried.
steps forward. Just whiffing out there. Chippy.
All right. So he's gonna do a chill touch. Damn. Critical miss. I was gonna say at this one over here in the corner, but apparently he doesn't hit it. It's gonna be on his broom. I guess he's gonna go over here. Alex is as a bonus action, she will help Wayne, although he probably doesn't need it. I guess he's in the dark anyway. She's gonna go up here and say the command word to collapse the tower, so the tower's not there anymore.
Okay. The tower is visibly damaged.
Does it still collapse the way it's supposed to with the code word?
It does still work.
All right. So it is no longer blocking that space, but it is not at full strength. All right. So that was her bonus, her move, and I guess she'll move to there, and Chippy moved over there. Yeah, that's it for them.
Okay. Wayne.
Can I let the berserkers go first? Oh, I will take a bonus action to the one that dropped and is on death saves. He gets a D6 of healing.
Okay.
So 4 hit points back. I'll go ahead and just take my actions now.
Okay.
So on the one in the center, 35 to hit.
That does it.
If that didn't hit, we'd be in trouble.
35 damage. Or 37 damage, sorry.
The peg leg drops. And there is a cry out from the muffled sack. I yield my life for information.
What was that? 28 to hit. 30 damage. I didn't hear what? I just shoot so fast, you understand. 30 damage.
Your second strike. Your first strike strikes down Peggy. The second one hits Baggy Nana, and you hear a cry out from 3 different animals crying in pain.
The sound of the berserkers. I just can't. Can you hear what she's saying, boys? And that's my
So
turn.
that was your 2 attacks. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Far too brave for mercy.
And we got some berserkers. And the berserkers go and attempt to continue swinging.
Chippy says, I mean, she might know something interesting. I bet she's got some funny, dirty jokes.
Yeah, we should check as she's getting hacked apart. Do you know any dirty jokes? Oh.
Did you hear the one about the 3 animals in the bag on the... Yeah, no. Too soon?
And there's a hiss and a squeal and a number of different animals that seem to make their sounds before she disappears, leaving this plane. Where she goes, we'll
Counterspell.
find out next time on Gamebreakers. So, same time, same place. If you liked what you like, hit the like button. If you liked it, subscribe to see some more of it. You should check out our Patreon, help us do it better for next time. And until then, have a good game.